Welcome back to Raven's Fandom Rewind, where we slice through pop culture faster than Q messing with your timeline. Today, we're taking on the underdog starship that didn't fly, Deep Space Nine. This is the Trek series that dared to boldly go nowhere, literally. Set in a stationary space station, DS9 swapped warp-speed adventures for political intrigue, religious debates, and enough interstellar drama to put the boldest telenovela to shame. Forget Captain Kirk's cowboy diplomacy. Meet Commander Benjamin Sisko, the guy with the dubious job of managing the galaxy's most politically explosive strip mall, a former Cardassian space station hovering over a wormhole. And oh, the wormhole? That's a one-way ticket to the Gamma Quadrant, home to an entire dominion of shape-shifting control freaks. Can you spell galactic powder keg? Let's not forget DS9 introduced us to the Bajorans, a people with more PTSD than the galaxy's therapy budget could handle. They were recently freed from decades of Cardassian occupation, but hold your applause. Their internal politics are harder to navigate than the station's promenade on a Klingon pub night. They've got Vedeks, Kai elections, and if you don't know what those are, think Space Pope drama with extra incense. What's the best part? The Bajoran wormhole deities, basically aliens masquerading as gods, pick Sisko as their emissary. Sisko, the pragmatic Starfleet officer, is literally told, "Surprise, you're now the chosen one. Get used to it." Shall we dive into the characters? Kira Nerys, Bajoran ex-resistance fighter turned hard-as-nails leader, who has less patience for Starfleet bureaucracy than I have for dating profile cliches. Then there's Jadzia Dax, the wisecracking science officer with 8 lifetimes worth of memories and a flair for Klingon bachelor parties. Oh, and Dr. Bashir, so sweetly British, until you discover he's been genetically engineered to perfection. Quark the Ferengi bartender? He's the guy who will sell his grandmother for profit, but preach morality over a glass of Kanar. The ensemble made this show thrive, and you can't talk DS9 without mentioning the bromance between Odo, the by-the-book shape-shifting constable, and Quark, the walking capitalist stereotype. It's Cats and Dogs, Space Edition, featuring zero-gravity bar brawls. Now let's fast-forward, or swing by some wormhole déjà vu, to one of DS9's coolest behind-the-scenes secrets. Remember, In the Pale Moonlight, arguably the greatest DS9 episode? The one where Sisko enlists Garrick, Cardassian tailor/spy extraordinaire, to fake diplomatic evidence, ultimately dragging the Romulans into helping fight the Dominion War? Production almost scrapped the whole thing because they thought Star Trek fans couldn't handle the ethical murkiness. Because, apparently, no one lies in Star Trek. Yeah, and I'm dating Worf. What made In the Pale Moonlight iconic wasn't just the twisty plot. It was Sisko's raw confessional log at the end. His moral compromise made Deep Space Nine special. It wasn't afraid to show that even the best captains can blur the lines to save the galaxy. And we can't leave without acknowledging DS9's Dominion War arcs, the grand soap opera of galactic warfare. Imagine Game of Thrones, minus the Lannister incest, but with Klingons, Jem'Hadar soldiers, and the mysterious founders who created half the chaos. The stakes? All-out war with humble space station DS9 caught in the middle. It's political thriller meets space opera, where allegiances shift as fast as the shuttle pod parking spots outside Quark's bar. Not to mention the special effects. It racked up Emmy nods and gave sci-fi TV a cinematic makeover. The show's finale was bittersweet, yet iconic. What you leave behind wrapped up character arcs while leaving you an emotional train wreck. Benjamin Sisko's farewell and transition to prophet status? Don't tell me you didn't tear up. Even Klingons shed a tear for that one. Deep Space Nine didn't just rewrite the Star Trek playbook. It played an entirely different sport. It's the series that paved the way not only for darker, grittier Trek, but for shows like Battlestar Galactica, with layered characters and deeply entangled arcs. Fans may argue over their favorite Trek captains, but for viewers craving a cerebral dive into ethics, politics, and personal struggles, DS9 is the underrated gem that sparkles brightest in a galaxy of starships. Another fandom officially rewound. I'm Raven Witchwood, your favorite snarky ginger nerd, proving that nerding out with style beats, camping out for Hall H any day of the week.
Until next time, stay fabulous, and may your warp cores never breach.